Hello guys and welcome to another video. So today I'm covering the topic of why I have been gone for a while. Long story short is basically because of my knee injury. It's because I've been taking my time to heal mentally and physically from this injury, which I thought wasn't that bad, but it was a lot worse than I thought. So basically it was a grade 1 tear on my MCL and a grade 2 tear on my LCL. It really limited me from doing anything. Even just walking normally was difficult. And the reason I was gone was basically just because I kind of fell into depression, because what I could do, I couldn't do a lot of things. I was limited in a lot of things which I could do. And prior to this injury, I was at like the peak level of my fitness in my entire life, and I had that taken away from me. And initially I had a very positive outlook, like, okay, yeah, I'll just take 2 weeks of healing and then I'll go back to doing what I usually do. And no, it didn't take 2 weeks. It didn't even take a month. This is 4 months already, and it's still not 100% better. But it's a lot better now. But yeah, because first of all, I didn't admit that it was because of my knee. I went to work, I did everything, but then just even the littlest things set me off. Even me, I got frustrated at my dog over the littlest things, and I'm so sorry. And I know I sound really cruel, but I really got to the point where I was even considering giving up my dog. And I had a really serious conversation with my girlfriend about this, and because of that conversation, it made me finally accept the fact and come to terms that it's not the dog or the fact that I've been stressed out and just annoyed at every little thing for the past 2 months. Was just because I'm frustrated at myself because I can't do a lot of things that I want to do with my knee like this. I love to exercise, I love to go running, I love to play judo, I love to go rock climbing, and I couldn't do any of that. And the fact that I really tried to keep consistent, because I could still train my upper body, but it was just, I just had no motivation. And I got a little bit chubbier, I lost a lot of muscle mass, and even, and with that even frustrated me even more, because, your body's changing and you can feel it, that you're not as lean as you used to be, your muscle mass isn't as big, you aren't as big as you used to be. And yeah, that really got to me. And then I also got to the point where that 1 month mark, I went back to training judo, but I could not do a lot of things. All I could do was just slowly go into the poses, slowly go into the throws, but I couldn't put any weight on throwing. And when the guys were sparring, we call that randori in judo. So when we were doing randori, all I could do was just stand there and watch them do it. And I really wanted to do it, but I couldn't. And I even had to be I was so frustrated, I was so annoyed, and I was sad, because it feels like, you go to Disneyland and you're a kid and you can't go on that ride even though you really want to. And I felt like that, I felt like things I could have done, I can't do right now, and yeah. And then, 2 judo competitions came up and I lost both of them. And that made me go down even a deeper hole, because I'm not putting any shame on those guys. Those guys competed great, but I know with my own ability, I know I could win. The second competition, I almost won, but then my knee gave out of me and I had to call the white flag, And it's very frustrating when you could have won, but then because you're not 100% that you couldn't win. So that was 100% my fault too. I shouldn't have entered the competition when I wasn't ready. But still, it's just the frustrating things of when you're limited in what you can do. When you used to be able to do something, you can't do it anymore. It was more of that feeling, And I got to the point where, in my healing journey, it was just am I ever gonna get better? Because I had some days where it felt great, I felt I was making progress in my healing, and some days it got worse. Some days I can go up and down the stairs easily. Some days I couldn't even go down the stairs. it was so non-linear. The healing wasn't like this. The healing was some days it would go so great, and then some days I don't feel like I'm getting any better or it's getting worse. And I was a constant worry of, is it getting worse? Should I get surgery? But yeah, thank God I did not get surgery. I didn't need surgery. I've been like slamming physical therapy in and out. But I finally got better because I really finally came to terms and I accepted the fact that this was stressing me out. And after I accepted the fact, I needed another month or so of just really healing mentally and really healing physically, of just really accepting the fact that, okay, yes, I do have this injury, I am stressed out of this injury, but it's okay. And because I took that time off for myself, now I feel great. Now I feel like I'm just doing the best that I possibly can do for me. I'm taking little steps to getting better. I'm taking smaller steps to heal. I'm taking steps to really get back to 100% of my physical, my fitness back, and everything's been going great. You know, the past month I have been going back from 80%. Now I can go back to doing sports 85%. I can start running again. Running still hurts, but it's a lot less. I can run for 15 minutes, okay. Judo, I can train judo. I can do sparring again. I can do randori again. It's great. I can train and finally feel like I can't breathe. That's what I like, you know, like the HIIT circuits. Like I like to train to the fact that like I'm gasping for air, which I've finally gotten back. My muscle mass has finally increased, as you can see. I'm really getting back on track with my muscle mass again. And yeah, and one thing that I really want to give credit to, which really helped my mental health was I joined Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu last month, and I was in teeter-totter of like, I'm kind of healing my mental health and I'm kind of getting better. But after I did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it was just like, it was something that I could accomplish without any pain, and it was very gentle but effective, and it really made me feel great. It finally made me feel like I am back and I belong and I can do something. And now, you know, I've been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for a month, and I feel great. You know, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for me is like the yoga of martial arts. It's really gentle and it's really calm, but you feel great after you finish it. So yeah, basically that's it. You know, I'm finally, I guess I'm back. But I have another announcement. The other reason I haven't been making videos is I really don't know what to post about. I don't know what to educate you guys about anymore. So please let me know if I haven't covered anything. Please put it in the comments what you want to know. I'm more than happy to make videos about that. And I think the new videos I'm gonna make from now on are just probably vlogs, maybe twice a month now. Because really nothing interesting is happening. You know, I'm a working person. Office job, I only have, that's what I do. But there are some interesting things coming, and I will probably vlog about them. Is one, I'm going on a nice holiday trip with my girlfriend to the mountainous parts of Thailand. I'll bring you guys with me, and then I have a judo competition coming up. Now I'm not expecting anything, I just want to do the best that I possibly can do for me. And I have a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competition coming up the week after that. So I just want to enjoy. I don't want to take it seriously anymore. You know, I'm doing it for my health. Okay, I just want to do it because I want to be a part of the competition. Winning, losing, doesn't matter. I'm gonna do the best that I possibly can for me. So yeah, I will see you in the next one.